Good day, good day, good day. Please let me know if you can see me and hear me because I got a weird message on the screen. All right. So, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Red Melissa. I am Red Melissa. SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. So, let's see. What I want to share with you today is that today is going to be a sip of a sip of a sip, because I have an appointment that got moved up by a half an hour. So, we're going to get right into our check in for our series this week. So, this started by a feeling. This started one morning when I was having this feeling of overwhelmed and was clear that the feeling was not being generated. The feeling was not for my present self. The feeling had to do with something in the past, but I wasn't clear what it was. And then it became clear. So if you want to hear that story, watch the replay of Tuesday's show. And I've been sharing some words and wisdom from Reverend Dr. Raymond Anderson, that he has been sharing in the Science of Mind magazine for this month's daily inspirations. And all of it has to do with us checking in with ourselves, checking in how we're feeling, checking in how we're doing, checking in on your quality, your essence, checking in with yourself. Because I don't think we do enough of that. I think sometimes we take ourselves for granted. I know sometimes I take myself for granted. And so it's wonderful to just have a practice of checking in. And so today, I wanted to share the other side, another aspect. It's not really the other side, just another aspect of checking in, Shay. And that checking in aspect is checking out. Sometimes one needs to just check out. So you can apply that any way that you choose. What I mean by that is sometimes what we need is to check out of something. It could be checking out of conversations, checking out of complaints, and I got a word about complaining in a minute, checking out of a line of reasoning that is really compromising your well-being. You need to check out of that. So this came up for me because I was in a conversation with one of my friends, a friend that I've had for many, 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 many moons. And she makes the choice to indulge, because it does feel like an indulgence. That's how I receive it. She chooses to indulge in the news. And when we talk, which isn't that often anymore, because, everything has its season, everything has its season. And sometimes long-standing friendships change. They're still friends, but the depth of the friendship shifts. So we're talking. I called her just to check in, because that's one of my intentions, is to get better at checking in with people that I love and care about. Because I can have a tendency of not doing that. And it's not because of anything in particular. It's just not that. Let me tell you, this is the kind of friend I am. We don't have to talk all the time. One of my very best friends, we probably speak on the telephone once a year, maybe twice. And when we do, it is fabulous. And we don't spend any time talking about, well, girl, why haven't you called me? Well, girl, when was the last time we spoke? We don't engage in any of that. It's not important to either one of us. So I said this year, I'm going to be a little more intentional with checking in more frequently with people I love and care about. That still doesn't mean every day, because that is not happening. It don't even mean every month, because that's not happening either. But just to be a little more intentional about it. I guess that's a little sidebar. And let me get back to the point, because today is a sip of a sip. So this is what I would like the takeaway to be today. To ask yourself, what do I need to check out of? Do I need to check out of this relationship? Like, take a break. Do I need to check out of conversations that don't feed my spirit or my soul, or I have any interest in? And that was the case with my girlfriend that I called the other day. I had no interest in what she was talking about. And I kept changing the subject. And at some point, she didn't change it back. So do you need to check out of conversations with others or conversations with yourselves? You know, the chit chatter critical self. Do you need to check out of being, oh, this is a good one, codependent? That's a good one to check out of. Check out of codependency. So we're just inquiring, we're just asking the question, and we're checking in to see, we're checking in to see what we may need to check out of. So we're checking in to check out. Now, speaking of checking out, in the 30-day mental diet class, we have started our complaint fast. So we are checking out of complaining for the month of February. So February has a reputation of being the love month because of the fake holiday of Valentine's Day. You know, that fake holiday. So February has this aura of love, right? I'm all for the love. January, February, March, April, all the time. So no complaining. No complaining. And what are we replacing that with? Just observing, being the presence of love. When there is a presence of complaint, we get to be the presence of love. So that is the offering. Let me know if you're going to join us for the month of February. No complaining. We are on a complaint fast. No complaining. Reducing the tendency to complain. Okay? All right. So let me check in with y'all, and then I'm going to skedaddle. Good day, Shay Love. Shay says, as mostly an introvert, checking out is one of my favorite things to do. I'm out. Shay, you know you my girl. I am right there with you. I have introverted tendencies as well. So yes, it is one of my favorite things to do as well. Good day. Bonnie, it's good to see you. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll do joy news tomorrow. I have an appointment that got pushed up by half an hour, and so I need to skedaddle to get ready for that. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a wonderful today. Spend some time thinking about, is there anything, checking in to see what you may need to check out of, just to protect your mind and your sanity, you know? So please share tomorrow. I love to know what you may need to check out of, with love, with love. All right? No judgment, just love. So peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.